What's up, my people? Good morning. If you haven't noticed, I just posted a video from some rants I did, or a rant I did last night before bed. It is 7:13 a.m. right now. Woke up at 6 a.m. Slept like shit. Probably didn't fall asleep until midnight, maybe 12:30 at night. Got a 60 sleep score. I use a Garmin watch. Got a 60 sleep score, which is, I think it's average, but below average for myself. Normally, I at least get around an 80. I think I had 5 hours of sleep or something like that. But I'm back on here this morning with another rant, some stuff I wrote down, because the voice inside my head just never stops. It never stops. Like, the urge to rant and speak my mind, just fueled by the hopes of it some way, somehow planting a seed in another man's head, or giving a man in need a perspective that fixes something for him or helps him fix something. My love and genuine interest in being a source of information for other men, to help other men, to hopefully see other men some way, somehow better themselves or get themselves out of a rut or help them cope, heartbreak, loss, struggle, pain, whatever it might be. I'm so aware of those things, and I'm genuinely fueled by the thought of other men bettering themselves from my goofy ass just speaking my mind and being real, that the voice in my head just never stops. It doesn't stop. No one's coming to save us. Nobody. I mean, you do need faith. You need God. I was raised Catholic, but when I was 16, 17, I kind of fell out of my faith with God. I used to go to church and confession. I would tell a priest I watched adult content and masturbated, right? But when I was like 16, 17-ish in high school, I kind of fell out of faith. I never became an atheist, but as I've gotten older, I've realized that it's a net benefit to have faith in God, to have faith in something. Religion is great for structure overall. And if you can have faith in God, you can definitely have faith in yourself to improve yourself, to improve your life, because literally no one's coming to save us, man. Nobody. Nobody. Every day we wake up, it's on us. It's on us. What we do is on us. The things we watch, the things we eat, the books we read, the things we think. If you can't control your own mind, like, what do you have? What do you have? What do you have control over? You can't control if you're going to have a heart attack. You can barely control what's going to happen tomorrow. But one thing you can control is your own mind, your own thoughts, your own actions. And if you can control that, it's going to put you in a better spot day by day by day. The reason you don't have confidence and genuine self-respect is because you don't live up to your own words. You tell yourself you're going to go to the gym tomorrow, you don't go. You tell yourself you're going to stop drinking, you have another drink. You tell yourself you're going to start eating better tomorrow, you don't start eating better tomorrow. Or you do it for a day or two, and then you give in. And every single time you do that, you're breaking that self-respect and confidence from not being able to live up to your own word and trusting yourself. And that's critical. If you want to have faith in yourself, you need proof. You need to build something. You need to be able to look back at something. Or maybe you've overcome things that you thought you'd never overcome. Because that's what I do. I keep talking about what Goggins calls the mental Rolodex, where I go back in my mind to remind myself, okay, mother effer, you overcame this. I remember the day. I remember the days, the months where you thought this pain was never going to end. This misery was never going to end. You're never going to get through this. And I got through it. So even if you have, issues with self-respect and confidence right now, there might be something you can look back on to remind yourself, okay, you are capable of more. You are capable of bettering yourself. You are capable of enduring pain, struggle, heartbreak, loss, whatever it might be. Because the only choice we have is to keep moving forward. What are you going to do, bro? What are you going to do? You going to quit? You know, there's dudes, bro. There are dudes that stand for nothing. They're robots. They're mindless, indifferent robots, I call them. Normies, for lack of a better word. No one hates them. No one criticizes them. But they have no drive. They have no purpose. They have no direction. They're not striving for anything. Wake up, go to work, come home, repeat. Wake up, go to work, come home, repeat. Comfort. Chasing comfort every single day. I don't envy them. I'm grateful for this haunting voice that's in my head every day, telling me to improve, telling me to do this shit, telling me to get on here and be a source of information for other men. And guess what? More people are going to hate on me and talk shit and doubt me and want me to fail than, at least at first, than me being an actual source of information for men to help them better themselves. I'm going to have a long road of doubters, haters that think I'm not going to amount to anything on this YouTube thing, that think I'm going to quit or just give up, right? They're going to see videos, oh, he's got 3 views. You know what I mean? But, bro, I talked about it last night, I believe, in the video, because I started a video last night, accidentally deleted one, had to do another one. So sometimes I don't remember what I say. But I talked about it last night. You need to consider the source. You need to consider the source. I've forged myself into a man that doesn't even really accept compliments. Do you understand? If a fat guy or a guy that's not jacked or in shape tells me how good I look, how jacked I am, it's beautiful of him to say. It's very nice. It's kind. I appreciate it. But, it's sad to say it's kind of meaningless. It's kind of meaningless. Like, that guy isn't a good source of information. It's awesome. It's awesome when someone compliments me on anything. It's nice. I believe you should compliment people. I love complimenting people. I do my best to compliment people. I see guys at work, badass haircut. You look good. You look clean. I love to see it. But you still need to consider the source, man. Right? And actually, okay, let me tell you this. Dude, for quite some time, I've had people saying, bro, you got to start a podcast. Bro, you got to start a YouTube video or YouTube channel. I would listen to you rant. I'd listen to you talk. And this is an example of me considering the source. I love to hear it, but I was like, well, who are they? Who are they? Who are they? Really? You think I'd be good at this? Why do you think I'm good at this? Do you listen to podcasts? Like me, at least? Because that's all I do. I don't watch TV shows. I don't really doom scroll. I got 2 sets of AirPods that I go to work with. One dies, other one goes in. Podcast on all day, every day. 90% of the time, it is something that is beneficial to me and to my growth. Are these guys that are saying I would listen to you if you started a podcast, if you started a YouTube channel, are they doing that? Like, what is the source of the compliment? What is the source of the criticism? That's just how I think, dude. That's how I think. Because you're a product of what you listen to, pay attention to, read, the people you surround yourself with. So if a dude is jacked and a black belt in jiu-jitsu, wealthy, beautiful wife, beautiful children, beautiful house, a podcast with hundreds of thousands of listeners and subscribers, and he comes up to me and he's like, listen, man, you're jacked. You have what it takes to build a respectable YouTube channel that will be genuinely beneficial to other men and young men specifically that are looking for a source of information to help guide them through whatever it might be they're struggling with. I would look at that and I'd be like, holy shit. A guy I kind of look up to, a guy I would strive to be like, just gave me a compliment. And he's a genuine source. A genuine source. A positive source. A good source. So, that's just an example of what I mean when I say consider the source. I appreciate the compliments. I've had a lot of people since I started in like 2020, which is crazy. It's been 6 years of me kind of procrastinating. I've had a lot of people telling me to start this shit, start a YouTube channel, start a podcast. A lot of people. Girls, guys, coworkers even. Because sometimes at work, I'll just go on a rant. And I could tell it's something that the guys at work have never heard before. Have never thought about. A perspective they've never, ever thought about. And I can feel envy. And I'm not saying these guys are jealous of me but like I can tell that it plants a seed and it kind of makes them bitter almost because they're like, wow, why didn't I think of that? And all, because like sometimes the things I say, they can come off as critical and hurtful, especially if it's true. I'll give you an example. It's normal, right? It's normal for men to watch adult content and stroke their own chicken, for lack of a proper explanation without getting me censored on here. It's normal, right? When I first started talking about not doing that when I was 18 or 19, my friends called me gay. They're like, bro, that's gay. Are you gay? You don't like watching another man bang a woman on your phone or on your computer? You don't like doing that? You don't like being a virtual cuck? Never heard somebody use those terms in my life. Virtual cuck. That's what watching adult content is. That's what it is. When I've presented that to coworkers or people that have never heard it before, right? Some people gave me credit. Some people are like, wow, I really have never thought of that. I am a virtual cuck. I wouldn't do that if that grown man and woman were in the same room as me. But because I'm looking at it through a phone or a computer screen, it's okay for me to feed ducks, right? Jerk my own chain, whatever you want to call it. But I can feel salty bitterness from some men when I have presented that in the past, because every night they get off work, they go home and they lay a pool of their own little kiddos in their belly button on their back right before bed. It's a nice little routine. Go home, eat, Netflix, beat the shit, go to sleep. And adult content is degenerate. I got a super physiological testosterone level. My sex drive is through the roof. Through the roof. Yes, I struggle. Yes, I struggle. I got a phone right here. I can look up an attractive woman right now. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, I get that fix, that high. I struggle. I struggle with it, like any man. Like any man. I struggle with all the same shit every other man struggles with. Like, don't you ever mistake me as not struggling with the same things every single man struggles with in modern day. We are living in one of the most degenerate days and ages you can possibly fathom. There is so much degenerate shit being thrown at us to keep us weak, to keep us frail, to keep us distracted, to keep us from being a man worth being, a man worth respecting. When you look in the mirror, you're proud, you're confident, you have genuine self-respect. We are living in a day and age where there's these people that are in control of a lot of things that I'm not going to go into yet, that I censor myself from saying every single day because there's really a lot of things I want to say that will make my channel never grow into anything and possibly be deleted. And I'm censoring myself from it every day, and it's gross. It's disgusting. I can't stand the feeling. It makes me nauseous. When you see me pause, when you see me stutter with words, I'm constantly censoring myself. And I get sick to my stomach from it because there's just not a fake bone in my body. But we're living in a day and age where we are battling degeneracy regularly. Everything is targeting dopamine. Video games, movies, Netflix, doom scrolling, drugs, women, adult content. Everything is targeting dopamine. Everything. Microplastics destroying our fertility. Our nuts are shrinking. Testosterone is destroyed. You can't put a freaking shirt on because it's polyester or underwear. It's got microplastics in it meant to make you not be able to have children. Like, dude, we're attacked everywhere today. Our water, fluoride. Like, dude, we're attacked everywhere. Everywhere. And they don't want men like me talking about it. They do not want men like me telling other men, bro, stop watching adult content, bro. Stop doom scrolling. Stop scrolling on TikTok. Get off Snapchat. Get to the gym. Stop eating like shit. Take care of yourself. Become disciplined. Get your blood work done. Get jacked. Train martial arts. Read books. Better yourself. Better yourself. Become a man your loved ones can count on, depend on, and look up to. Become a man your friends can call when they're in need. Shit hits the fan. Like, real shit hits the fan. Boom. You're the man they think of. You're the man they call. You're the man they depend on. You're going to try and tell me if you do that, we're not going to have a better world? The way we fix this shit, this degenerate day and age, is radical self-improvement amongst every man. You want to better the world? You want to better the world? It sounds corny. Some of you that, if you watch my content, I would assume you know who Jordan Peterson is. He says, clean your room. It sounds corny. It sounds dumb. The quote, cleanliness is next to godliness. A cluttered mind or a cluttered room is a cluttered mind. All this shit goes into it. It connects the dots. You want to change the world, start by changing yourself. Make your bed, clean your room, form a disciplined routine. Stop eating like shit. It's honestly simple. It's honestly simple. When you really break it down, self-improvement as a man, it's very simple. 1 week, 7 days that goes by like this. It goes by like this, bro. 1 week of genuine discipline and self-improvement sets you up with momentum that can change the rest of your life. I don't care how fat you are. I don't care how lazy you are. I don't care what it is. 1 week will change your life. That snowball effect of momentum changes your life. But I don't believe in days off, per se. I don't believe in days off. Granted, I take days off here and there, but it petrifies me. It petrifies me because 1 day off turns into 2. 2 days off turns into 3. Okay, I took yesterday off. It won't hurt if I take another day off. That's 4. And now you're in a routine of comfort that's destroyed all your momentum. Now you're in a snowball effect of, comfort. So I don't really believe in days off. I think you should go to the gym and do your routine as much as possible, man. Only when you're like sick. Only when you're sick and you know for a fact not taking the day off will harm you more than resting for once. But still do something. I cannot believe it's been 19 minutes already in this video. I'm going to the gym. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to train my ass off. No one's coming to save us, guys. No one's coming to save us. So, I'd appreciate a like, a subscribe. No one's coming to save us, man. So, listen, I love yous. I'm out.